Good morning. How we doing? Oh my goodness. It is Sunday. Sunday. Caddis, thank you so much for that sub. How have you been? 42 months of support. Thank you so much. Mikey, welcome in. Tony, hello. Guy with a smile, hello. Wasted Mine Earby also. Thank you so much for that sub for 35 months of support. Thank you. We've got Sly and Autofire and a JPIC. How we all doing? Scott's dancing. Dancing Dino. He's still one of my favorite emotes Twitch gave us. Sunday only. We are working on Bushido. And I have a fun announcement for you guys. We have a new stream partner. I'm going to throw it here in chat so you can check it out. So, while we work on Bushido, we have teamed up with Fireforge Minis, which you may know that name from chat. Hangs out in here. They are a US distributor of Bushido. So, if you would like to check out Bushido for yourself, Bushido is a skirmish game based with kind of Japan, different war bands, very different themes. If you want to check that out, so that is in the US. I will say, if you're one of our Europe friends, we do have Element games as well, but today we are celebrating with Fireforge. So I do have a coupon code, Nikki Coles, for 10% off if you want to check that out. That also does help to support the stream, so that is an affiliate link, and that comes back to me as well. So if you want to check that out, that's who we're partying with today. They sent this box over for us to check out. We also got a single character to check out, so we will go through all of these here in a moment, just to show what I've got. Here is box. Oh, Scott's also dropping off minis. Honor First, thank you so much for that sub for 76 months of support. Oh, and there's a hype train if you guys want in for hype train and emotes, all that. Thank you. How are you today, Honor First? Okay, so this is the box that I picked out. I got to pick something to paint today. So we've got 5 of the cool samurai and 2 puppies. So got puppies. We got all of our samurai. They are metal. The other crew that I have is actually resin. So depending on what you're looking at, I guess make sure to check the material. So if you're wanting to avoid one or the other, you can check that out. These were metal, which you guys know are not my favorite material to work on, but they were actually really easy cleanup. I think I have one bow that's still a little, I didn't quite get tuned in, but that was me. They've got some thinner parts, but a lot of these didn't need anything. They were nice and clean. So it comes with the miniatures, it comes with the cards. So if you guys have not played Bushido, it's kind of similar to Malifaux in that everything you need is on the card. It's a lot of keywords, so learning how your keywords work together and the synergy between all of them. And then we also do have our individual character. So that's what I've got. I put the box art below me. I actually really like the muted colors that they've got, kind of the earthy tones. So I think we're going to rock that today. But that's what I've got. And again, !Fireforge if you want to check it out. If you're here in the States and want to check out some Bushido. But how we all doing today? Welcome in, everybody. We've got more people coming in. Sea Decker, Vegeta, hello. Hoot, hello. How we all doing? Riot, what are we up to today? Let's see. It's such a good emote, except the time Twitch decided to change it. Fireforge does seem to ship to Europe as well. So if you're in for the hassle, you can even show the prices. Oh, in euros. That's awesome. Okay, well, if you want to check that out. I wasn't sure if shipping would make it. Because that's always the thing, right? Is by the time there's the discount, but then you're paying a little bit more in shipping. So I wasn't sure if that evened out or if you came out okay on that. Okay, this one. I don't need more minis. I don't need more minis. Well, if you do, I have. I'll throw it in chat one more time, just because it is new and we're all getting used to the command and the link and all that stuff. Things are going well for me, says Vegeta. It's my grandmother's birthday yesterday. It was nice to see the family again. Love that. Yeah, what have we been up to? That was rough. I did it for you. If you need out of the ads, there's you can always consider subbing, and then there is Twitch Turbo. Reminder, Twitch Turbo exists. You're watching lots of streams. But yeah, what is everyone up to today? What am I up to? Oh, and then yes, Scott brought this guy. This adorable guy. This is part of Scott's Bushido warband. Isn't he just the cutest? So he has Minamoto, and he is part of that. So if you like bears, Minamoto. If you like wolves, this is the Open Rebellion. The Shiho clan is what it is part of. But that's what I've got for you. It's a ring bear, yes. Alright, now the hard part, chat. We have to decide which one we're gonna start with. And I hadn't really thought about it, if I'm honest. Maybe we start with the ones on the box just to get our color scheme kind of figured out. I mean, they're both really cool too. I love this guy with the sword out in front. Maybe we start there and kind of work our way. Let's start with the bow guy. Let's do that. What is everyone up to today while I get my colors together? Who doesn't love bear and wolves? If you're like me and a critter person, there are a few different options for critters. So these are metal. I believe the bear was resin and some of the newer stuff is resin. So make sure to check before you put a cart together. Mousebait, thank you so much for that bits. I have arrived. Wait, nope, coffee. Be right back. Sounds good. We'll be here. We'll get that coffee. We've got, I have a lot of things actually to share with you guys today. I'm pretty excited. I'll be trying to wake up, get some fluid in me because I'm dehydrated. Absolutely. Make sure you hydrate. Got your monster? I've got mine too, Mikey. Cheers. Cheers. I'm going to go ahead and start right with his top, his shirt. I'm going to be rocking the same kind of muted blues they've got here. Because I do like it. I feel like I need to just practice with more muted colors too. I tend to go for the more saturated, brighter stuff in general. And I think this would be a fun opportunity for me to work with more of the muted colors. So I think that's the plan here. I think it'll work well for them. Let's see. I'm going to shock you by telling I'm painting Death Guard. Whoa, no way. No way. Let's see. On our first is Reaver painting. Let's go. Are you enjoying the kit? I know you were kind of coming back to painting here. Timothy, hello! The only thing prettier than your paint jobs is you, and the only thing radiating more positivity is your community is... Wait. Then your community is you yourself. Sorry, I butchered that. Happy Pride! We're also lucky to call you a friend and sister. Timothy, welcome in. How are you? It's so sweet. Happy Pride. Chat, happy Pride. We do have our little Pride emote if you guys want to rock him. Nikki K, Pride. Anyone doing anything for it? Timothy, have anything planned? I would like to do some fundraising for the Trevor Project, but I haven't put a date to it just yet. I kind of want to do like next week. What do you guys think? Raise some money? I feel bad. I haven't had the spoons to get anything real big planned, but I would still like to do some fundraising. It might not be as large as we normally do, but I'd like to do some. What do you guys think? They started drinking the smaller cans to ease up on them a bit. I just ended up drinking 2. Is that I feel like that ends up being more than just the one, right? I don't remember the exact volume on that, but I feel like that becomes more. being gay and doing crimes. There we go. There we go. The best Pride Month activities. Yep. I tried to combine gay and crimes and it didn't work. Sorry about that. My brain also waking up. Alright, we need to pick some grays for their pants. We're gonna go with tried and true dark gray, I think. Grim, hello, how are you today? Oh no, it has wings! I don't think I ever got the other wing, JPick. I got like either the left or the right, and I never got the other one. I'm tempted to draw it myself, honestly, and just put it in. I'm so great, you have no idea. It does. They're 12 ounces as opposed to 16, so I ended up drinking 24 ounces. Experiment failed. Oops. Oops. Speaking of emotes, the other, like, exciting thing I wanted to share with you guys is after we were talking on Wednesday stream about how I was kind of doodling with emotes, Teraya mentioned an iPad, and I was like, man, I've thought about one for forever for art. So Scott helped me put some pennies together, and I picked up an iPad. So more scuff emotes headed your way, chat. I'm excited. I've been drawing every night. I'm trying to get good. It's gonna take me a little bit, but I'm very excited to have it for stream and animating and all that good stuff. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and finally had that little nudge to do it. That's exactly what it is out of my iPad and Procreate. Welcome to Apple, bro. I think that was part of it, is I've never been a big Apple person. So I was like, I don't need an iPad. But, like, it's really nice. It's really nice. What's wrong with Run Angel? Yeah, top tier wrestling move. We got Final Fantasy villain. Professor Grimm says, I keep thinking of getting Bushido, but I have way too much to paint as it is. I feel that. I understand that. The minis are so nice, though. Slice says, hello, hobby friends. I'm delighted to announce that I have not completed the June challenge yet. Probably end of this week, right? Right? How you doing today, Sly? How's the weekend? You got all week, Sly. Don't you worry about it. We have a Scott emote over on Scott's channel. You sure can. You sure can. A Slender Scott emote. We can do that. There was a one-wing angel in Final Fantasy. Happy rap. Happy rap. Alright, we got that. I feel like they've got this really pretty kind of yellowy cream color too, and I think I want to pull that over. Unfortunately, I did not grab that, but I see this on my desk. Very pretty. Let's try it. Adrian Sprash, welcome in. How are you today? So I can't believe I got a $1,200 shiny silver trader on a $10 app. But the app is so nice though, Autofire. Do you guys want to see what I'm doodling on? You want a quick preview of emote? Oh, by the way, you're looking strong. Congrats on the gains. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What you been up to, Timothy? Tell me all the things. What's new in Timothy land? Apple products are nice, but you're really paying for the device compatibility between phone, tablet, computer. To be fair, is also pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not interested in, like, the whole, well, what is that called? Ecosystem of it. The Procreate alone. And, like, being able... So before I had, like, a cheaper tablet and it connected to the computer. But, like, you had to basically draw on the tablet, look at the screen at where you are. There's, like, that disconnect between, like, your hand and, like, seeing it on the screen. Being able to just draw right on the thing is such a huge difference. And, like, I say that, and some of you are going to be like, well, duh. But, like, I didn't realize how much of a difference. Yeah. Procreate's excellent. It's very good, yeah. Medallion emotes. I've been doing... Do you want to see? Let me get this, before I show you guys. Minimal laughing. I'm still learning. They still have a long way to go. But... Let me get it out here. Minimal laughing, please. Okay, here is... I'll show you the one I was doing last night. Okay, we ready? He's a cheerleader! Oh, he's really... There we go. I need to tilt it this way. So then eventually, he'll raise his little arms with the pom-pom. So I'm working on it. It's fun because I can already see the difference between, like, some of my first little doodles and this one. But yeah, exactly, Wasted Mine. One like that. So we're gonna have him cheering. Let me see if anything else is even worth showing you. Even worth showing the light of day. Okay. This one's not as good. This one's an earlier one. But you guys know the Pop Cat little emote? Or a Pop Nemo is the Twitch one. I was making a little Pop Simon. So his little mouth will pop open and closed. Yeah, that one. But Simon. Yep, just like that. So that's a small little look at what I've been working on. It's fine, you're already showing me up by drawing regularly. I'm trying to put in at least like an hour every night. The idea right now is like I start a piece like from sketch and go as far as I can that night, and that's my practice. Because the animation is a whole other thing to learn. The difficult part is like the slots we have open are all animated. So I have to learn that very soon, but I'm not quite there yet between learning both. But yeah, that's what I got. What do you guys think? Majeston, welcome in. How are you? Hey, Neslippin, welcome in. I like the disconnecting monitor and drawing service. I can see what I'm doing. No part gets obscured by my hand. That's fair. I do horrible things with Procreate on Android. It's very nice. Very nice. Ah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for being nice to my my little Simon. Basic advice for considering mini painting. Painting a brain. How would I do it so it looks okay-ish? I've barely been experienced, so I'm concerned it might just look bad afterwards. It's a 3-inch long brain, not a brain part of a mini. So with that, you're going to want to really focus on like the recesses. So getting the depth between the different like sections, if that makes sense. That's going to probably be your focus. So building up a lot of depth with the recesses and the shape of the brain. Bringing in your layers and things to really do that. I would say also, don't be afraid of using references. Pull one up to get your colors, get all the different tones in it. Don't be afraid to pull up references and use those. But yeah, you're going to want to focus on really using the recesses to your advantage there, would be my advice. Haven't drawn in ages, come join me. Spitfire miniatures, welcome in. Yeah, the folds. You gotta kind of give each little section a little bit of love, if that makes sense. Okay, let's work on, start to figure out their hats. Sure, there is an official name for them. I'm sorry that I don't know it, but let's get the hat started. I'm going to start lighter and we'll shade down. So let's start with this Baneblade. How do people feel about Vallejo redoing its entire range? I'll be honest, I need to look into that more. I keep like hearing about it, but I haven't actually read anything like official. Just people talking about it. If model color gets goofed up, I'm gonna be real sad. I use a ton of model color. So I'm a little hesitant just from what I've heard, but I haven't read enough to, I guess, form an opinion. What are you thinking, Kedis? The brain will be light gray, primate white. I guess start with some darker purple pink as a base paint. So you can kind of, depending on how pale that you want it, you can kind of go both, right? You can start with the white and kind of work down to the recesses and the shading. Or yes, you can start with your darker and then build back up. Depends how bright you want to keep it, because that white base coat could really help you just like right off the bat, and then you're just darkening as you go. I use a darker base. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the opposite. If you want it to be light gray in the end result, I would start bright, start light, and then highlight, or sorry, shade down where you need to, was kind of my thought. Because then you're using the white to your advantage. You're keeping the color lighter, brighter initially, and then just shading down where you need it. Hey, Nakas, welcome in. How are ya? Well, yeah, I think that's all I got, chat. Between, oops, this is the one that I had trouble getting bent back. I decided to leave it for now, but we'll come back to it. Between iPad, got Pride Month. I think those are the biggies for me. What have you guys been up to this weekend? That'll be both. One part should look healthy. Oh, the other disease. Okay, I got you. Rose says, I've got some of the new ones. They seem to be the same, similar to the originals. I find the new bottles feel thinner. Okay, so they're already out for the Vallejo. I guess I need to find some. What I hear from early reviewers, the formula is similar to the new game color formula. Slightly longer dry time, it's a little thinner than normal. Coverage is very good and very stable. Whatever new binding agent they're using is really good. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'll have to get my hands on some. I haven't tried the, where we used to be able to get game color no longer carries it. So I had not picked up any yet. I heard good things, that it was a better formula, but I haven't actually tried it. I did not like the old game formula, but I've heard the new one is better. Norman, thank you so much for that sub for 17 months of support. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. For healthier look, do you think I should start dark and get lighter? I feel like you could, yeah. So you'd have those, you would have the parts that are a bit darker. Getting more of like the blood flow and stuff, right? And then building up to a lighter. That could be a really cool way to approach it too. It's just like a difference in technique between the two as well. Like obviously different colors, but you're also tackling it a little different could look really cool together. So I'm looking for my... There's just black paint. Oh, there it is. New Vallejo bottles use slightly less plastic than the bottles, and they're transparent plastic. Friend says, I did a smarts, printed some cute Pokemons for the girlfriend to paint. And doing good, finally get to sit down and game. Which Pokemon did you print? I have to know. Which one did you print? Ooh, considering Magikarp the Beast for June, do it. Hotman. I guess that is the other thing. The May challenge is all wrapped up. But if you guys want to join us for June, we are doing... Stream Deck. Anyway, you can see it in the Discord. Stream Deck's not cooperating. We are doing a skin tone challenge for June. If you guys would like to join us, pick out something with some skin tones you can work on. So that could be human skin tone. That could be orc skin tone. Demons. Aliens. Anything with some skin tone to practice. Make sure you throw that in the Discord. I'm going to be doing a larger scale Kingdom Death for mine, if anyone's looking for other ideas. D&D minis. Anything with skin tones you can practice. Make sure you throw those in the Discord. But like in the new game color, the finish and behavior mixes well. The Pro Acro have been using both range interchangeably. Okay. I think my biggest concern was like how matte the model color dries. But if you're saying you're swapping them with Pro Acro, then I feel a lot better. Because I do like Pro Acro quite a bit. I just already have a lot of paint, so I haven't replaced a whole lot with Monument just yet. Between Vallejo and Monument, I use a lot of their paints. And then Citadel, obviously, for commissions and things. You're saying you're swapping them out? I think that would work well for me. Printed Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and a Vulpix. Adorable. Space Marine skin. JPEG. JPEG, you gonna join us for June? Or I'm sorry, is your friend gonna join us for June? Trying to decide for this cloak. That kind of... almost the same gray as his pants. So we could do. Let's do that. I'll keep it kind of consistent here. Across the model. We gotta figure out skin tones I want to use. Fortunately, did not grab those before stream. I was too focused on the clothing. They're matte, semi-matte. Okay. Okay. Whew. That makes me feel a lot better, Mikey. Yeah, I'll pick them up. I just gotta find a place where I can go and like look at them and pick them up. Unfortunately, when like they were really hard to stock during like COVID, some of our stores got annoyed and stopped carrying them. So I will have to go find them. Okay. Luckily, since I print the brain myself, I do have as many tries to get it right as I want. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. I think you've got a real good plan there for the brain. Have a cool contrast between the two. Got some plans for how to get there. I want to do the June challenge, but just started a big commission. Gonna look and see if any of the models work. There you go. That's a good way to do it. I almost started airbrushing the lady that I want to do for mine. I already had her like on the airbrush table. I'm like, oh, I'll just go ahead and do her skin tones. And I need to get a photo before I start. I almost took myself out of my own painting competition or challenge. So I gotta do that today before I forget. That would have been silly. I would have been angry. Alright, this is already much more muted than I would normally do. I know it'll come together once we get some highlights on him, but... The local game store still carries Vallejo, but restocking is inconsistent. Yeah, I feel like there are still some times where they have trouble getting it. But like the store that I would normally go to and have them. They were out for a while and they just stopped carrying it. See, got tired of it. One time I did the airbrushing on my flesh eaters, so they're out of the game. I guess how much airbrushing did you do? Is that like base coat airbrushing? If it's base coats, that's fine, JPEG. Just if you're getting a little more advanced with what you've done, then yeah, you may be out. If it's just a quick base coat, though, that's okay. Minimal paint, okay. If you've started to dive in, then it might be a little further than we want. What is everyone thinking of doing for June? What projects have we got, chat? Or if you're not doing the challenge, what other projects do you want to work on? I'm tempted to do the Skaven colors for the gray highlights. I kind of want to try that. Let's do it. Pulled out one. I don't think I pulled out both colors. I did not. Let me grab those real quick, chat. Blue shade and zenithal? I think that'd be fine. I know you do a lot of like hand painting over that. That's not like just the skin. Need the other one. Which I thought I had. Are all three of these the same color? They are. Oh my god. What the heck is it, chat? There we go. I say go for it, JPick. Pick something and throw it in. Because I know you do a lot of stuff over your airbrushing. It's not like you're picking something half done. Like, you've still got a fair amount to do on it. Switch gears from Malifaux to Horse Heresy. Don't want to burn myself out. Probably a good idea. I think it can really help when you realize that maybe you're doing that to yourself. For mine this month, we mostly unpacking stuff, figuring out where everything goes. Oh, you moved a week ago. Hope everything went well. Hope the unpacking goes well. I feel like that process just takes a while. I hope it goes well here. Got enough Skaven paints? Yeah, apparently I stocked up. Well, one's about dead. Like, there's barely anything in there. I just thought I had grabbed both there's Stormvermin Fur and then Skaven Blight. Yeah, apparently I just grabbed two of the same paint. That poor dead paint, though. F's in chat. Let's see, coming week, new Star Wars show on the 4th, WoW beta on the 5th. Sounds like a good week to me. Yeah, what's everyone up to this week? My week is... thinking about it here. The Empire Commission's really close. I just need to dry brush some bases and do some clear coats. We're going to be starting some Thousand Suns here on stream, so I've got a Praetor, and I'd really like to get Magnus started here this week. I don't think he'll be ready for stream this week, but he'll get his airbrushing and all that. What else is going on? Rip paint, yeah. I don't know if you guys get the same thing, but I have a bunch that kind of all like finish up at the same time. Like, there's usually a point where like I go through all my paints and like it's just time to replace a section of them between them being low and some of them just gunking out. 30k cents? 40k. So we are actually taking... it's a 30k model we're bringing to 40k. We're using the Praetor as a stand-in. And then, yeah, reminder, as we're here painting Bushido, thank you, Scott. Our new stream partner is Fireforge Minis. You may recognize that name from chat. They hang out in here. They are a US distributor for Bushido. If you guys want to check out Bushido for yourself, I do have a discount code there for 10% off. Make sure you use that. It does help to support the stream as well, so thank you to everyone who uses it. But thank you, Fireforge, for the opportunity and for the models we're working on today. I'm excited to learn them alongside my Inari's Judgment. Was anyone thinking about looking at Bushido? I know we talked a little bit. Getting a community can be the tough part for some of these skirmish games. I'm very, very glad that one is kind of started here in our area. I'll get up there and play some more. We've already used and ordered some more Bushido. Yes, Scott's already got more on the way. We love to see it. You know, I got that other paint out. No, I'm not using it. We'll use it to blend. Sorry. Hey, Shadowson. I love Bushido. Played it back in first ed. The game is very good. We got a demo game, so that's all that I have gotten. Scott went back up for another night with Bushido and had a lot of fun. I want to make a cheat sheet for myself before I get too many more like games and up to the game store. Just get something that I can learn off of. I'm gonna put that together before I go back up. What you up to this weekend, Shadowson? Probably too much to work on. Probably not even buying the new Age of Sigmar launch box. I keep going back and forth. I think now that Scorch Panda from chat and I can split it, I feel a lot better about it, but it'll definitely be just paint the new stuff and then I'm good. We'll paint some new raddies and then I'll be good. Okay, that was definitely the color we need. Mousebait, welcome back. Got your coffee. What you up to today, Mousebait? I'm so glad you guys got to play your game. I know getting the list and everything was a big part of that. Glad you guys got to play. Alright. I don't even know how much of this you can see on camera. We've got dark grays on top of each other. But here as we highlight up, you'll get to see more, hopefully. I assume the core rules are similar, which is very fun. I'm not sure how much would have changed between editions, but I would guess you could probably hop in fairly easily. So I have Anari's Judgment, and now I have the Shiho clan here. And then Scott picked up the, like, Void guys, which are also kind of neat. Sound like they've got their own mechanics and things. Had a lot of fun, yeah. It was a really close game, too. Such a mess. I actually used tactics and remembered a reaction or two. Look at you. I forget it has reactions. I would also forget all of that. Here's Lion, welcome in. I survived a day of 101 fever. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are we feeling better now? Still have some of it? Welcome in. Sorry you're dealing with that. No drunk monks, not for this one. No. Not for this. I have them for Malifaux. But not for this one. Traffic was a nightmare because Georgia decided to do road work during the day. That's rough. It must be a big project if you're doing during the day. Avian, hello, how are ya? We are working on some Bushido, so I'll do the thing again. We are celebrating a new channel partner with Fireforge Minis. Throw that in chat. They are a US distributor for Bushido. So if you guys would like to check out Bushido for yourself, there is the link there. We do have a discount code, so you get 10% off your off Bushido. Sorry, want to make sure I say that correctly. But they also carry games like Carnevale, Rumbleslam. They have tokens. They have some board games. If you want to check that out, that is our new channel partner. Thank you so much, Fireforge, for sponsoring the stream today with this box. I'm excited to test them out. Happy Game Month! Happy Game Month, Sad Leviathan. How are ya? Happy Pride, all. I'll ask again, anyone have Pride plans? Hey, Gary, welcome in. It is Goku. That's not your... Well, sorry. I have a Goku here, is why I started to answer. We have Vegeta. And then... Goku. And then there's Piccolo. So, unfortunately, it's centered on the back of my arm, so it's a little hard to show off. But yep, they're all there. How are you? I go back for color work next month. Unless she can get me in sooner. I go back for colors. How are you? What you up to? Rumbleslam is very fun. They've got some fun miniatures. I'm not gonna lie. If I make another Bushido order, I'm gonna look through Rumbleslam too. Fever definitely subsided, dealing with lovely cold symptoms. I'm sorry. I'm glad the fever is gone, though. I feel like that's always the worst. Like, if you have the fever and the chills. I hate the chills. Also says, it took us 15 minutes to get from one side of our town to the exit near my house. And then there's more traffic in Atlanta. Oh my gosh. And it says, went to the Good Games yesterday to check out after some grocery shopping. I did get a character also. So the character is this one. This is Kazuo and Air. So we actually have Shiho here being protected on the base too. So this is not part of the box, but I have that as well. Let's look at the cards, actually. I think Malifaux people, you'll be very familiar with some of this. As far as, like, you've got all your stats up here. We've got, this is where the keyword knowledge comes in. We have a lot of keywords here. But once you learn them kind of for your army, it gets a lot easier. But everything you need to play is here on the card, and then there's different things here. So when you get a box, you get a set of cards with all of your characters. We've also got enhancements, so basically you pay points to take different enhancements and things. There's different events that have things during the game as well. I'm still learning, so I don't know exactly when some of this happens, but from what I saw in the demo game, things you can kind of build in and plan around. But then, yeah, everything has the health is on here. A lot of people put them in the protective sleeves so you can mark off health and things like that. But yeah, it's if you're familiar with Malifaux, kind of similar in that it's a lot of keywords and things on the card. Live Madness, hello, how are you? What you up to this weekend? Even says they had, was it Horse Heresy on sale? Assault Marines and a Sakaran, very nice. I'm partner. Gary says, I'm about to get my first. I'm finding it hard to actually get over the choice of my first tattoo. I kind of need to get over the choice of my first tattoo. What can I help with? If I can help, Gary. I'm here to help if I can. I love tattoos. They've been very healing to me. If I can help, you let me know. If you have any questions at all about first tattoo, let me know. I'm happy to help and talk about that. GW wanted to swim in money. They should re-release, remake, the Space Hulk board game. Quite a few rules, yeah. So, like, once you kind of learn them, it does get easier. So even in just, like, the demo game we have, and a lot of them, like, a lot of your crew will have. So, like, once you learn it once, you just know who has that. But it's all on the card, which is really nice. You don't have to dig through. As I talk to the Warhammer crew here, you don't have to dig through 5 books to get to. You get a model for each card. You get a card for each of the models in the box. Yep. So each of these characters that we're painting today have a card. Just a typo. Oh, did I goof up is the command wrong, or did you type it in incorrectly? Okay, I have a D. On the bright side, since I spent all day in bed, I didn't have to deal with closures during a weekend roadwork. Oh, you've got them too. They closed the big bridge. That sounds like a pain, yeah. That sounds like it'd be a nightmare. Conradson, welcome in. How are you today? Repackaged Space Hulk, yeah. There's been a couple. We actually have one of the re-releases from a while back. It would be interesting. Chat, do you think they would bring it back? I mean, we've kind of got new Epic right now. I think they do Space Hulk again. Finally, partner, we did it. As he Gary says, Marvel, basically any character I like. It's choosing what to get is my thing. I've been able to look at it and be like, forever, yeah, I don't want that. I guess my big question, and I'll preface by saying, obviously, I have a sleeve, and I know not everyone wants a sleeve. Do you think you would add on to it, Gary? And I ask that because I feel like it takes away a little bit of that, which should I get? Because then you're like, well, I'm going to get the other character later. Is the only reason I ask that. Because if I had to pick one Dragon Ball tattoo, I would be in the same shoes. Bahamut, welcome in. How are you? I'm wearing Bushido because I found a Kitsune model for my D&D. Yes, I've got a warband of those as well. How are you? You typed her. Okay, I just want to make sure my link was working. Cool. Glad we have it. I wonder if increased cardboard prices will make much profit. True. Want to be Miles Morales or definitely Killmonger at some point? 1000%. That you would get more? I would feel like, yeah, that becomes... Then you're just choosing who gets prime spot, right? If you're planning already kind of on more. I feel like that helps a little bit. So if that helps with your decision making, knowing that more are coming. Where are you thinking of getting it? Would it be like a sleeve or? If you have any questions at all, that's helping a lot. You're right. That helped me, Gary, because it was like, okay, well, I'll get the. So I started with Shenron, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna go for what I want, and if I like it, then obviously I can get the rest of my characters. And I loved it. It was super easy. And I was like, that's it. Like, why have I been putting it off this long? And then right down the arm. Now we're to the wrist. So, but yeah, I think once you see the process, obviously you love the art that you get. It becomes very easy to just keep adding. So I wouldn't worry too much, but I would worry that you want the character that you like where you want them. So, like, example, Piccolo's, that's my man right there. So having him front and center. So I would say as you're planning, think placement for future maybe would be my only... So even if you're not getting them right now, leaving space for those characters would be my advice. You're doing it. Let's go, Gary. Let's go. Oh, I'm happy for you. I'm happy. I'm glad that helped. I think especially for first one, you get inside your own head a little bit. But then once you kind of see how it all works, it's too easy to add on. Hey, Captain Twilight, welcome in. Of course, GW likes easy money. They do. I do wonder how much the cardboard is part of that decision, though. Yeah. Space Hulk in a box. I doubt it. At least not. Its own issues with cardboard. I think the only thing now I'm hesitating on is didn't Necromunda just get like a box game? So like maybe. But you're right, the cardboard has been rough here. Hey Runestad, welcome in. A new Space Hulk would time right with the other releases so far with new Terminators, upcoming Necromunda release. Let's see. Earbry. I've learned 2 things about Fallout. You blow up an enemy's fusion core when they're in power armor, counts as you stealing the suit after. I didn't know that. You can tell your follower to get into power armor. I also didn't know that. Yep, I'm throwing all my followers in power armor now. I didn't know that. Today we learned. Okay, so you're playing Fallout. What's everyone playing here in chat? I need to go back and finish Bolt Gun. I got really close the other night, and I didn't finish it that night. I had to go to bed. What's everyone playing, chat? What games we got? Will I get my next color on here? Oh, this still needs to be shaken. Good. I have a Rackhearth Flesh. It's been apparently sitting for way too long. Only an hour and a half till next week in Warhammer. Oh, the article? Yeah. Yeah. We'll look at that together like we normally do. Need to work out how to get the follower out now. That's the trade-off, is they don't want to come back out. Gonna watch Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm also excited for that. Yes. Yes. I'm forcing myself to finish a few more PvP matches in 14 for seasonal rewards. Hope the expansion will get me hyped again. I hate that I keep forgetting because Elden Ring DLC. I wish those 2 were spread out. I will be putting far more time into Elden Ring DLC than 14 probably. I'll still do the 14 stuff, but I kinda keep forgetting. Which isn't like me, but... Final shape in 2 days. Is that the Destiny thing? First, I'm sorry, I just read that. Need to wrap up main Elden Ring game before DLC. What do you have left, Sly? Do you know? Or I guess... I was gonna ask what boss you've done. But some of those you can do in different orders, so that doesn't really help. I'll still ask, though. What's the last boss you took out? Working on Rat Holes and Honkai Star Rail. Nice. Elden Ring 14, Age of Sigmar 4th, all close together. Yeah, the rest of this month gets kind of nuts. For sure. So I missed your streams of it. No, all good. We're happy to have you. Maybe you've gotten your nephew into the hobby. What is he working on? That's exciting. It's always good when you can share the hobby with someone, right? Downloading Dead Space Remake. Now I have external hard drive for the Xbox. Nice. Gonna join me. You guys decided for a sub Sunday that I also need to play Dead Space, so we will do that as we wrap up Ace Attorney. Speaking of Ace Attorney, do you guys want to catch up? We've been playing the first game. This is my first playthrough of them. The VOD for Wednesday should now be on YouTube, so if you guys want to check that out, there's my YouTube. That was episode 3, so we'll be doing episode 4 on Wednesday here. JPEG says, I want to book a holiday, but I was like, I ain't got time for holiday with all those releases. Take the holiday to do all of that, JPEG. Take a nerdcation. Tadpole, welcome in. How are you today? Let's see. I've done loads of optional bosses at this point. Technically, the last one is Borealis, but I had to keep going back through all the areas doing quests, make sure I've explored everything. Okay, Fire Giant up next. I gotcha. Yeah, you've got... I guess depending on how many optional that is. Got a fair amount. Keep working through there. Love being here for the vibes. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out, for vibing with us. I'm so glad we'll get to talk tattoos together here soon. I'm very excited. It's killing me a little bit. I have to wait to get the color on mine. I am definitely a full color girly. God and I were joking I should color them in with markers, and I kind of want to one day. They're just a coloring book for me. I kind of want to. Apple says, I'm good. I'll start trying to finish up building Stormcast Spearhead box. Very nice. I'm excited for all of the new additions, Sigmar stuff between Spearhead and Age of Sigmar 4. It's just fun watching everyone dive in with all the new goodies. Almost here. You just got to spend a little time to look at the Mega Dread. I will say, if you can get a better background on it, that would make it a lot easier. I know you submitted it for the challenge. I would say if you can get a solid background on it, it'll make it a bit easier. Because it has a lot of details. And unfortunately, with a busier background, some of that gets lost. But yeah, happy to take a look. Grim says, got my hands on Marvel Crisis Protocol last week. Showed him the box. Told him I'd let him build and paint the terrain. I'll build and paint the heroes. He's excited to start playing. Yay! I'm so glad. That's awesome. I think that's kind of the cool part with mini paintings. There's so many different, like, IPs and things now that you can, like, get in with. So, if it's not Warhammer, bringing in the Marvel stuff. Bringing in different things. On this Gaventide box so bad, yes. What do we think will be on pre-order today? A good question, chat. What are we expecting? I bet it'll be quiet again with Sigmar coming. I feel like they've been some quieter weeks here, but that makes sense. I think the warehouse is also closing here soon. I don't remember the exact timing on that. But they may have a little break here. I was having pain just going with the flow, and at the end, okay, now what? That's great, though. When you just get into the groove on a project, that's the best. Good, I'm glad you had that. Glad you got him in for the challenge, too. Oh, it's closed now. Opens on the 4th. Okay, so we're in it. My brother's going to do Stormcast for Skaventide. Hallowed Knight's Chamber. I'll be doing the Skaven. What color is Hallowed Knight? I don't remember all of theirs. Right, what you got, Slime? Decisions are being made, it sounds like. Alright. I feel pretty good about that cloak. Probably needs a little bit more blending, but for now. Let's go back to his shirt. Let's get those pretty blues worked up. Let's try some rust green. Time to do a paint. What are you starting with from all your June stuff? Are you going straight for a character, or get some infantry duders? What are you thinking, Sly? Friggin' it's Age of Sigmar week. That, or like those weeks where they do like a lot of Black Library stuff. Or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to expect, I guess. So I also went to a local store and picked up a booster box. He grabbed Groot and Rocket. I grabbed Sin and Viper. Nice. You guys are getting all built up. Love it. Let's see. Hobby for me. I mentioned I'm close on that Empire commission. That's about done. Got my lady ready for June. I'll start airbrushing her later. Color's not what I want. I think we need to mix Thunderhawk is what we need to do. The Reaver Titan I finished up for the challenge. I got photos with it and the Warhounds, which are super cute. I got my little Direwolf also primed, so I've got... That's probably the last Titan I'll work on for now. I do have another Warlord, but I don't know plans for that just yet. I think I'll leave that for now. Move on to something else for a little bit. What is everyone else working on, chat? What do we got on the table? Tighten this color a little bit. Let me try just Thunderhawk. Usually I feel like just Thunderhawk's too close to Dark Gray, but or Dark Reaper. We'll start there, and it probably needs one more highlight after. I usually just skip it because it's very close. Seems to be working here. And the new Chaos Lords will come up for next week's video. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Liz says, I think I'll start with the Turnus, since I want to get that done ahead of the game later this month. That's a good idea. Good planning. I guess the other thing I have this week is recording the May challenge. I'll make sure we do that, so we're not super late like last month. We did work on more remodel stuff yesterday, so now the baseboard is all down in the new bathroom. We also did the tiling for the shower floor, so that is also good now. That's got to sit, and then we do the grout and all of that. All right, let's get colors to work on our kind of cream yellow here. We're going to highlight up with Ushabti Bone, actually, and Screaming Skull. Working from our yellow to our creams. And then we got to decide on skin tone. I'm working through Inquisitorial Kill Team at the moment. Everybody's looking forward to Friday. Get the first game with the Death Guard. Hell yeah. How many points are we doing here, Bray? We get to take, like, all the goodies. So hyped for the Vermintide box. I'm excited to watch everyone dive in. I need to get an email to my store, actually. Make sure I'm on the list. I always hate emailing, like, super early, but I feel like for that, I kind of have to. I already might be too late. I need to email them. There's very little flesh on a Turnus, but I'll follow it up with Karanak, who's literally a flesh hound. That's okay. No, you got plenty in there that works. Plenty in there. They broke down about the knotholes, even if they're $10 over retail on Amazon. Seems like they're going to be used, so probably worth it. I'm glad I painted mine a little while back. I have mine too. Alright, there's that. I feel like wrapping around the bow. I'm trying to decide how I want to do that. I guess we should keep it in our That cream we've already been using. Send some feedback on the website. I probably need that more often. People don't realize their sites can affect those. Oh, with vision issues? What was giving you, I guess, a hard time? I will say Fireforged is like a smaller distributor the way that Mini Stomp is. So I'm sure feedback would be good. But is a smaller distributor, so. I actually really like the Fireforge website because I think it's easier actually to see the miniatures for Bushido than it is on the Bushido website. I think it's easier to browse on Fireforged than the actual site. I'm not seeing pre-order on. Hopefully they'll have the next any pre-order on it yet. Oh, for Sigmar, yeah. I mean, I guess that could be because normally those big boxes are a 2-week pre-order. Do we think it's just this week yet? Or are we still too early? I feel like it could be. They start their 2-week pre-order and warehouse opens back up. We're good to go. Maybe. The header comes around almost the whole page. When I enlarge it so I can see, text is tiny. Background hides text. I have to look again, Mousebait. Don't worry, it was nice, yeah. Yeah, I found it easier to browse the Bushido stuff, but I was not looking at some of what you're looking at, I don't think, so. But if it helps, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like, yeah, I don't want to have to mix Thunderhawk, but I think we have to. I think that's the way forward. You're looking at Bushido, yeah. I like that it's easier to see the actual mini. Where I think the actual Bushido website, it's kind of hard to do. They're kind of buried in things and very small pictures. Yeah, because thinning the Thunderhawk is more desaturated than the Rust Gray. The Rust Gray is a little strong. Is not what I'm looking for. Oh, that doesn't look right either. Sorry, chat. I gotta get this mixed. We're gonna try. I think I need Pallid Witch Flesh to do this. What I need. The pictures are better for sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's see. We're talking video games. Anyone watching anything good? We watched Dune 2 the other night, and it was pretty good. It was very pretty. Very, very pretty. I had to like do a quick reminder of what the Bene Gesserit were like up to. I couldn't remember what they were trying to do. But I remembered most of the first one. It was very pretty. Anyone else watching anything good? Here's so I have a question. Does anyone remember when GW released the heads for Horus Heresy Space Wolves? They look like little wolf heads. I can't find them anymore. They pull those out. I know that everyone likes those heads. I thought they would be there. Chat? Do we know about the wolfy heads? I know not everyone liked them, kind of like you said. I liked putting that kind of stuff on like my leaders and stuff, like sergeants and things. Like the 40k one I would always put on my sergeant. So slowly going through Fallout. I understand for everyone. That's good feedback for Fireforge. Needs to shrink when you scroll down. Gotcha. Okay, this is really bright, but I think it's the right color, so we'll shade it back down. That's fine. Out of production. Oh, they are. Okay. I mean, I guess can check eBay. I don't know price-wise if that's worth it, but yeah, I didn't realize they were like a limited thing. Those were still, I don't want to say real new, but kinda. They dumped the wolf heads made basic Mark 6 helmets. Okay. Well, I guess now we know. That stinks. Just noticed there's a new season of Dark Side of the Ring. Probably start watching that this week. I need to start either Delicious in Dungeon or Freerin this week. I need someone to yell at me to do so. One or the other. Started watching Kaiju number 8. I need to catch up on that. I've read the or part of the manga. I haven't finished it yet, but what do you think so far? Wolfie Mark 6 aren't there, just the decent Mark 6 now. I still like the Wolfie for the special dudes. Something a little different. Even finding Forge World things is difficult. Word searches on like 15 plus resin models, yeah. It's down a tiny bit. Okay, that's better. That's what I need. I've heard good things about Delicious and I know, I keep hearing good things. It and Freerin both. Like, okay, I need to do this. It's fine, don't feel as strong. No, it's definitely a different vibe. I think Shonen versus the technical category for Freerin be a little different. It's a good time though. It's fun. The main dude I love. He's great. Hey Crucial Blue, welcome in. Thank you so much. How are you? Trying to kind of get our color palette nailed down so that, whoops. So we can, bend it a little bit more. So we can get it ready for the rest of them. How are you today? Do you also work on Bushido? You still get the Aeronautica book from GW, but to find it, the word search, it's out of stock in the moment. I feel like I had that the other day, Avian. I was trying to remember what I was looking up, where I tried to do a quick search to save myself some time, and then I ended up having to go through the, like, to drill down to it anyway. I don't remember what it was for. I feel like it must have been something Titanicus related. I don't remember now. Stuff Forge has been making hasn't been converted to plastic, generally speaking. Obviously, some stuff was replaced. Yeah, I thought the idea was to keep things like the wolf helmet and the upgrades still on there and in resin. I thought that was the plan. Someone says, I'm starting to try and magnetize some more Skaven stuff. I do have one sprue. I'm wondering if I figure out how to scan it in good enough detail and print. That might be a good plan now that you know that you won't be able to get more. That or I know some people do like the casting. Where you make a mold and then you can make more of them. If the scanning and printing doesn't work out, maybe. Crucia Blue says, doing well. These crude sprees on my desk are making me wish I didn't have to adult today. Hopefully you get some crude time. It is the weekend. You're gonna have some. Have some crude time. Welcome on in. Okay, talking about stuff. How does casting work? So we've only done it a couple times, but yeah, you build a mold, and then from that you can use green stuff to make the new piece. I'm looking for paint real quick. This will surprise no one. I'm gonna pull in some dark sea blue. But yeah, you make the cast yourself, and then using green stuff you can make the piece. So I guess it depends what's going to be easier for you, is scanning and printing and all of that, or... Fireforge! No worries at all, welcome in, look what we're working on! Bum-ba-dum! Decided to start with our boy on the box and get our colors figured out. You guys know Fireforge, right? Look at this! If you guys want to check out Fireforge, if you want to check out some Bushido, we have a fancy new code you can use. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you so much for the box that we're painting today. But you guys can use that code to also check out some Bushido. So we've got this box and a character that we are working on. Trying to get this color scheme sorted today. Sorry, my website was so popular. We did have, sounds like Mousebait sent a little bit of feedback just for, I guess, visibility on the site. So hopefully that is some helpful feedback. I was telling chat that I like your website is easier to see the models, I think, than the Bushido website. Because I've gone onto the Bushido one several times, and because the photos are so small, I don't feel like I get a real good look at everything. And I think it's a lot easier on yours. There's stuff called blue stuff that's thermos plastic, or you could use latex. Yeah, if you wanted to look in the casting, that might be worth it. If you are more of the digital side, that might be faster. And then you don't have to cast every time too. Then you could just print another if you need to. It's a very common opinion. I wish their website was a little easier to navigate. Just to like be able to see all the things that are included. But yeah, this is where we're at so far. I think he's coming along. I'm trying to keep the more muted colors as a challenge to myself because I tend to go for very saturated stuff. So it's kind of fun here sticking to the the box art, the box theme. Working with these neutral, kind of earthy colors a bit more. That's what reminds me of early Carvus Belly. There's that. I need to get the bottom of his sleeve because I missed it earlier. Tucked in here with his cloak. What are you up to this weekend, Fireforge? Alright. We are quickly getting to where I need to figure out skin tone, though. I want to make sure I get the right tones. Alright, let's see, what else? I did have a Kingdom Death Order come in, which is exciting. I also got, and this is, I didn't realize how on theme it was. Wasted Mind gifted me a box of Sakura Co, which is kind of like that snack box that we went through on stream, but like with fancier snacks. So I think after the, we could do it now or after the article, but I want to try a snack. The presentation is so pretty. I want to show you guys when we do it. Let me get a little bit here. If you want to look through and pick out something, Wasted Mind. I definitely want to show you guys like the whole presentation of it because it's very pretty. I was very impressed. And I didn't realize how nicely it would pair with Bushido this morning. Have our little Japanese warband, our Japanese snacks. And it works nicely together. The Deathsworn are a different kit. If you're thinking of the Mark 6 wolf helmets, those are taking down our blades. Yeah, the Deathsworn are very cool. They got the like wolf skull helmet. I stole those from my chaplain. Sinning mostly. Seriously, just been working. Got into a couple new stores. It's been super busy. That's so good. We love to see that. Love to see it. Congrats. Do you have another glove? We do. I think that's kind of what I got for you guys. I'm just very excited to get the remodel finally finished up. It's just been such a long process. Excited when we can get the grout done. Basically what we have left is we have to do the grout for the whole shower. So over all the tile we've done. We have to put in the new shower door. I feel like there's one more thing I'm forgetting. Maybe not. That might be all we have. We're very close. Very, very close. And then we never do it again. I never want to think about remodeling a bathroom for as long as I live. Never again. All this work to have a nice place to go poop. That's right. Well, girls don't poop, but have a nice place to shower, yeah. I'm excited. Oh, the shower, like, trim thing. We have to put that in. For the new hardware. Then we're done. There's two things I'm really interested in. The waffle and the miso. I was able to say that yesterday, and I'm blanking. But the latter may be messy. Pretty much down for anything. No crazy corn-looking stuff. No wasabi Kit Kat. We can do the waffle here this morning. Yeah, sounds good. Let me get a few more layers on here, and then we can do that if you're ready for waffle. Vision so fresh. I'm sorry, Mousebeat. I'm sorry that you're having some trouble with it. What's the Bushido group that has plague rats? That's a good question to the Bushido friends. I think I would have to go through Fireforge website and see if there's anything like that. Or a similar mechanic. I don't think I've seen specifically rats. I've seen a lot of critters, though. They have a lot of critters. They have a lot of the little, like, kami spirit ghost type minis. I don't know specifically rats. I'm trying, but my damn eyes. I'm sorry to hear that. That's frustrating. There is one with rats. Do we know which one? Waffle, 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 waffle. Okay. Let me do this highlight on the hat, and then we will waffle, waffle, waffle. Just want to get the brim of the hat to see how this is lining up here. Yeah, if you too would like to help us find the crew with rats, there is the link. There is the link. You can look for ratties. Waffle it up. What should I get after the main box for the Ronin? Do you have the same box, right, Avian? Thought this is the one that you have, but maybe not. Take your time. Okay. Well, we're gonna take a quick Bushido break. While you guys are browsing the website, I'm gonna take a quick break here. And I do want to look at it because this box is so pretty. And I want to show you guys. And have a waffle. Okay. Soccer. Little break. Little snack break. Waste of mine is just ready for waffle. Okay, so yeah. It comes like this. I obviously took off, like, address information, but it also comes with, like, a listing of all the stuff that's in the box. But then, and this is where I was really impressed, you open it up. Basically, I moved everything a little bit to get the plate out, but everything else is about where it was. So look at this. Look how pretty, chat. Just right off the bat. So you have this beautiful card here with some art. And actually check the back. Got a little note here about the box from the founder. So pretty. We also have, and I haven't looked through this yet, this is the snack guide. Look how pretty the snack guide is. But I think it has more of the, more detail. So here is their pretty presentation of everything in the box. So there's tea, there's candy, there's little cakes and things. And I thought this was cool. There's a little plate. Look how pretty that is. I love it has a little cat. But it's all like the Tokyo landmarks and stuff. So I did get that out for our snack today. But like, yeah, look how pretty this. You get some more detail. So it's themed. This box is themed around traditional Tokyo, but you get all the details for the tea, for the snacks. Very premium, yeah. I did not realize what I was getting. Did not realize what we were getting here. These also look really good. Yeah, you get to read about all the things. So let's find our waffle. I think that, I didn't pass it, did I? I think so. Gonna see if maybe it has it on here. But you gotta learn about kabuki and sumo wrestling. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna read through this later. I was just gonna see if it has what we're eating today. Here we go. Milk tea Belgian waffle. I'm excited to try these gummy things and the sugar. Those look fun. But yeah, ranges. But yeah, it was just very, very impressive. And then when you get to the snacks, they're all kind of put in here very nicely. But this is what Wasted Mind would like to try. I'm gonna pull the waffle out. And then we've got, I think these are the tea. These are the little cookie things. Very soft. Snacks seem much more interesting. Yeah. I have to look up what that is. Giant bag in here. But yeah, isn't that so pretty, chat? I was crazy impressed opening these up. Here are the little gummy. But if you guys like the, when we've been trying the snacks and stuff, I wanted to show that off in case you guys are interested. But I'm gonna put my waffle on my plate. Well, that's what the essence of a super, like, beer power. That's the last box yet. Okay, I want to put it on my plate to be fancy. Even though I'm gonna devour this waffle, I want to be fancy. Hold on. Let me just knife this open. It smells good. We excited for Wasted Mind? That smells good. There, on the plate. Okay, now we have our Japanese waffle, our Japanese Bushido. I'm just gonna nom into it. Oh, good thing we looked. All right. Did you just go for it? Did you heat it up or anything? Like, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna go for it. Wasted Mind. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nom 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 nom. I was trying to put my finger on the flavor. I like skimmed a little snack guide and I didn't see anything like specific, but a little bit. Marathan, hope you're having a good day today. Welcome in. We took a small snack break, but we are working on Bushido today. I have this open Rebellion box. We are also celebrating our new channel partner, which is Fireforge Minis. There is... Oh, Bill, excellent timing. Thank you for that segue. Fireforge Minis is a US distributor of Bushido. They also carry things like Rumbleslam, Carnevale. There's some board games. There's some tokens. But definitely check them out if you're interested in Bushido. Like, a few of us are trying to get some Bushido here for Adepticon. But thank you so much for sending over this box. Thank you for sending over a character that we're working on today. Yeah, check them out. We do have a discount code, so that is in the command there. Nikki Coles for 10% off of Bushido. So if you want to check some out, make sure you use the code. Thank you to everyone who does. Bill, what you up to today? Think that power up Paternus. Not really. Thin coats, or 3 thin coats of Rackroth Flash on the mount's about done. A good start, for sure. A good start. Bill, as you come in, we're starting with this guy on the box. Kind of get my color scheme locked in. I think I'm close. We do need to figure out skin tones in a moment. I'm trying to think which triad I kind of want to use for that. That's why I'm hesitating a little bit. They have like this nice warm brown to the undertone. I'm kind of thinking we start with maybe our whole red. Actually, I was looking at this redstone shadow. It's also very pretty. Might be a good one. And I've got kind of that tanned. Very much matches some of the desaturated colors we got here. That might be a much. Let me try that other one I was gonna get. Gotta get ready for work. Sounds good, Mikey. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you later. It's about the same. Let's just try it. Lighting seems a little dark. I thought that earlier, Bill. The mini is a little bit darker. We also zoomed out. Let me zoom back in and adjust things. I said adjust things. Hold on. There we go. That's better. We can try though. Let me switch to the other camera. Actually, I'm gonna be right back for just 1 second. Something did feel a little off, and it may be that my light needs to get adjusted. So let me go to my be right back for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. I didn't want to strobe through lights on you guys. I know what's going on here. Should be doing something productive, but not feeling it. That's fair. I mean, it is the day for rest, right? Get some extra rest. We also need the skin tones, which isn't helping Bill. I suppose I should go do adulting things. It's great meeting. I shall return. We'll see you next time. Good luck with the adulting things. Sorry that you're doing that instead of Kroot today, but we'll catch you next time. Hi, Farm. What you up to today? Oh, I got some of the aligned rats for now. So I can get either maybe the 2-player, if Will plays, or a crew box. I'm excited to see Mousebait. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this kind of red-brown, and then we'll highlight, or layer over it. I want this nice deep undertone, this deep shade. This whole red next to the blue is also very pretty. Found from a friend. We played board game and we survived. What did you play this time, Highfar? Anyone else playing some games here this week? Either Warhammer, board games, D&D? How's it all going, chat? It's still very weird not having a D&D campaign at the moment. I don't like it. Oh, almost forgot his hand. It's called Unsettled. You land on a planet, need to discover and do some different things in order to get away. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'm with Mouseway. That sounds neat. I would imagine there's kind of lots of different paths built into that then. Replay and all of that. Anyone else playing anything? Mine's been all video games. Even that, I've not been playing as much here. I've been... Now that I've got the iPad, I've been doodling in the evenings. I've also been watching hockey. Stars play tonight. I don't feel great about it, but... We'll see if we can, Can't let the Oilers have it that easy, right? The Stars play tonight. Wish us luck. I almost bought Terraforming Mars, game series I've been wanting yesterday, but I managed to be good, which means I bought Magic the Gathering instead. Oh. Is that what that means? I have those moments with the game store. It's like, well, I only spent $100, so I did really well. I want more of my little waffle. Give me 1 second, Jeff. Oh. That was too big a bite for stream. Oh, you're gonna play it again already? That's awesome, Mousebabe. You're gonna be, like, trying new things with lists? If so, what are you changing for yours? I think you said something about, like, the Iron Halo not doing what you maybe thought it would. Me too, enjoying watching the hockey playoffs very much, yes. It's been nice, because, like, during the season, with our cable, like, package, we don't always get the, like, regular games. So it's been nice actually being able to catch all the games. Who are you cheering for with Fierce Lion? My says, last part of the Guild Wars 2 expansion came out. Been grinding to upgrade my obsidian armor, so it's glowing runes. Need to finish 14 for this expansion. It's coming up here. You can sneeze at the game store and spend $100. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. Which is why we have codes like !fire for it. I've been playing Celico, which is a game remade and modernized Doom engine. A retro shooter, it's super slick, all kinds of destructible objects, movement abilities. I think I saw that pop up on Steam and I wasn't sure what it was. Okay. I don't think that would have been my guess either. That sounds interesting. As it says, I'm using the same list. I've still not gotten to actually use the veterans. Oh, okay. They keep getting killed before doing work. Do you ever... So this is something Scott and I do, especially with new editions and new codexes, is that if we're doing a learning game, we kind of have the rule that if we haven't been able to try out a unit, we don't remove it from the board. So what we'll do is, like, if it goes down to... Yeah, if something's just getting wiped off the table, we'll leave it for, like, a couple dudes left so that that person can still try them out. I don't know if anyone else does something like that. It's just kind of a home rule we have for learning. I don't know if you want to adopt that, if Little Mouse will let you adopt it, but I like that we do that just to learn. Because, yeah, it sucks getting a unit painted and ready and on the board, and then it's just gone. And you don't get a chance to see what they do. So we just house rule it, and then usually they're gone the next turn anyway, so it's not like a big deal. Not that a home game would be a big deal anyway, but doesn't affect the grand scheme of things, I guess what I'm trying to say. I was kind of getting sniped by headhunters, sadly. Me failing all of the rolls. One of those dice roll days, too. Always stinks. So since I only have 10 shelves to display armies on, right now I have a shelf each for... Sounds like you need more shelves. It's a good idea with Boy. Little Mouse is OCD, but there was... Yeah, I think if he's okay doing that just for learning games. Can be a good way to, like, see what the unit does without... Yeah, feeling like you wasted your time. Because that's always the worst, right? You should think the game if something does not act, we do a quick hand to see. Yeah, or like roll it off screen. Maybe for mouse weight. Like if the unit gets removed, still roll it off screen to see how it would... Like it doesn't affect the game, but you want to see how well they would do. Maybe if he's not wanting to go against the rules. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Off camera rolling. New model syndrome dictates it does nothing and dies in the first turn. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need to see. You need to see what it could do when it's finally past its curse. Alright, the skin tone's on. I feel a little bit better about him. I am going to go ahead and let's put him on a model holder and get the base to black also, because that definitely helps set him apart a bit. Easier to see here. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 out and we'll pick another character. I kind of want to start the sword duder as well, because he's also got the greens that I want to pull in. So that works out nicely. Alright. That guy, and then our sword boy. Go. Good idea, I'll try that. Okay, yeah, let me know if you guys like that. That's all we do. Let's see. For shells, Sly's listed them out there. So we don't need one for Lumineth and one for Skaven. I've already relegated the Fire Slayers to storage in the or I'm sorry, I said garbage. The garage. I think because we could never score anything in the garage, I didn't even think that would be the word. Straight to the garbage. Poor Fire Slayers getting the garage treatment. Man, I wish we could start things in the garage. They would melt so fast. So fast. I do have a question. How many orcs are needed for the skin project? I'm gonna say what makes sense to you will make sense to me. And by that I mean, if you're doing a character but you're putting a lot of work into the skin tone, perfect. If you're not, and you want to do a squad, also perfect. And it depends how much time you want to put into it. Yeah. Think what makes sense for you for a monthly challenge. You're gonna finish a dude in like a day. Maybe we add another orc. But if we're taking some time on something. Then yeah, it could just be the character. If you want it. Squads get big. I mean, you could do 5, 10. You got a unit of 3 of something. I don't know what they all come in, but I'd say whatever you think makes sense. 10's okay, yeah. 10 would probably be more than. I think in general, if you're thinking like a squad, 3 and 5 are kind of the minimum for a lot of things. So that one, whatever makes sense, Avian. I trust you. I trust you. As long as you're kind of keeping the spirit and the idea of the challenge in mind, you're good. We're just paying for bragging rights, right, chat? Doesn't have to be. Obviously, if you're not in theme, I'm gonna say something, but if there's like it's obvious you thought about the theme and pick something, then cool, you're good. $35, $195, another. You're trying to mix it up. Oh, for its skin tones. This is, yeah, June challenge. We are doing skin tones. So he was trying to figure out what he could do orc-wise for skin tones. I'm just wondering how many he needed to do. I think as long as you keep that in mind, you're good. More coffee, all good. I keep sticking my finger right on that base, like I normally do when I paint. So I'm going to be doing Kingdom Death. I've got the Summer Goth all picked out. I do want to bring some more Kingdom Death on screen, though. I think even outside the challenge, I want to still start. No one voted for him, but I want to do the king from Kingdom Death. We're going to bring him on here at some point. Not a single vote for him. But I'm going to do it anyway. Take that. Why is I invented a never-ending coffee cup? I think it's just the pot. Yeah. I think if you can just bring that to the desk, you good. You could get those, like, cup warmers that they have. Obviously, it's not more coffee, but just put it there. Pot scent. That's what the boy is for. The boy makes the next pot. We're gonna have to manufacture our own, but I think you could do it. I think you could do it. Can I do a grot that's going in the bow? I would say it's on a little bigger than that. Unless you're spending, unless we're doing like display level grot. But it is for a month challenge. I am going to throw that back out there. It is for a month. And challenge is in the word, or in the name. The fishnets on the Summer Goth. I am honestly a little terrified of doing all of that over her very, 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 very fair skin. It's, even doing this professionally, that's not a lot of room. Not a lot of room. My plan is to airbrush the skin tones, clear coat her, like clear coat the crud out of her, and then dive in. That's my plan. So that I have a little bit more wiggle room with it. But then it's still going to be very, very, very tedious, careful work. The boy needs to get the F up. That's right. See, he clearly needs coffee. He clearly needs it. Makari's the thing of crap. If you're doing a display level Makari, go for it. But it is for a month. Keep that in mind. Makari, the one with Gazgal. Bill. That holds the banner. Which also, the banner does take some time. Where is the paint I just put? Yeah, that one. He's got a fair amount to him. I mean, as far as grots go. Between the banner and everything. He's got some stuff to work on. Okay, we need to do the, like, feathers for the arrows, too. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. They have an off-white and almost the... okay. I was trying to find a way to pull in the green. It looks like they've actually got kind of the green-gray on the arrow. Let's do that. I'm gonna get Celestra out for that. Keep looking at my coffee to see if it's refilled and he's like, need to get up. I guess. Start with 6 and go from there. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. I think he's come along nicely, chat. He is a little bit darker. They're a bit more muted colors from the box, what I've got. But once we get some of those detail highlights, I think we'll be good. I don't think there's anything else. What other nerdy updates am I missing, chat? What else are... oh, well, not E3 anymore. Summer Game Fest is this week. Are we excited to see anything, chat? I believe it starts... the big stuff is on Friday. I think there's a couple things on Thursday. Friday's kind of the main thing. Anyone gonna be watching along for Summer Game Fest? It's okay to pull from a tutorial like Monument on green skin. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't it be? As long as you're working on skin tones, you're set. I mean, we're partnered with them, maybe, and yeah. I was surprised Monument had that crazy sale on Mindwork games and Journeyman games the other day. I was tempted by a few of them if I hadn't already spent money this week with my iPad. If I hadn't picked that up, I would have considered some of the stuff they had on sale. I'll watch, not sure what would excite me. I'm definitely just there for anything exciting. Well, I take that back. The new Dragon Ball game. I'm excited to see more for that. I'm gonna get my butt absolutely handed to me in that game, but I'm excited to see more. I'm gonna add a bit more of our dark sea blue, actually, as a shade. Shocking absolutely no one in chat, but I think it needs it. I'm gonna put some in the cloak. I think we need, even though we're trying to stay muted, it needs a little bit more contrast. Finally, Para, that's alright. Give them purple base for the green. Yeah, a lot of people do that for those orky skin tones. It looks really nice. Do it up. Jen went to San Diego on Jason's birthday, so he threw a sale. That's amazing. I was tempted. If I hadn't just bought the iPad, I would have been in on some. I didn't realize they carried that much. I always I hesitate ordering some of that because like it'd be coming overseas. But them having that is very dangerous. Very dangerous. I even know you cannot learn anything as a part of this challenge. You must suffer in the squalor of your existing knowledge. That's right. How dare you try to learn something else? The nerve. The nerve. I like the blue-gray more than the box art green. Oh, on here? Yeah, I'm kind of going for similar, but I want to pull the green on the other dude a bit more. You didn't know? Of course, there's Sweet Dog. I did not. I haven't been on other Twitch channels so much here lately. Should I? Yeah. But my brain needs time away from Twitch. When I was on more often. It's not good for the old brain. Alright. Cool. Looks good. Trying to decide for the wrappings at their feet and the sandals. I feel like the rack art would work. I think we do need a few more kind of brighter for down by the feet, which I guess that would be, oh goodness, would that be skin tones or socks? Let me get in here. Looks like it would be skin tones. I may be wrong, but I'm doing a tutorial on metal minis. Proper handling techniques to avoid chipping. Not sure there are many out there. I can. Kind of wish I had thought about that before. I'll just have to buy more Bushido. What a shame. Kind of wish I had thought of that before getting these guys together, but guess I'll just have to get more. Oh no. Oh wait, I do have some more of the little kitsune. I can do that. I have two more characters that are metal that I have not prepped yet. The doctor's prescribed 28 episodes of Free Run for your time away from Twitch. Not a doctor. I just get slammed to say it, and then I've got it. Doctor recommended. But yeah, I'm not on Twitch as much. I hop on to help Scott in the evenings, and that's kind of what I try and keep it as. I'll watch the like fighting game tournament, like the special events that are at night, but otherwise for the brain meat, I have to stay off Twitch. Oh, the horror! I know, it's awful. So it would make me pay to get him to say it? Yeah, that's because he's smart. That's because he's smart. I'm pretty behind Avian. I think I'm like 3 back now, since it's now Saturday again. I'm pretty far behind. Sorry. I need to catch up. I feel like now that like I've read it first, I don't feel that like I have to watch it that day. It's almost like if I wait a day or two, it's not gonna be a big deal. Because I'm not getting spoiled. But it is fun watching them adapt it. I do the last 2 back to back. I mean, yeah, I know the story, so. But I'll watch it. It's fun watching them adapt it. Hey, we're Master Forge, welcome in. When we're totally not clearing their song, the warehouse, for anything they've been working on either, of course. Little League gets stuck in hats. All good. Oh, big things coming. Well, that's exciting. I'll take some busts and things to help with that too. How are you today? Welcome in. We are working on Bushido. So this is the warband. We're actually starting with this guy first. Trying to get our colors kind of nailed down where I want them. But we are celebrating our new partner, Fireforge Minis. So Fireforged is a US distributor for Bushido. Also carries fun games like Rumbleslam, Carnevale, some board games, some tokens, all kinds of things on the website. So go take a look. If you do decide to take a look and get some Bushido, I also have a discount code for you. So I'm going to throw that in chat. Nikki Coles for 10% off of Bushido if you are interested. Alright, there's that. Let's start to bring in some of those greens. I think we're going to go with kind of the orky colors for them. Non-spoiler talk is kind of how I'm trying to discuss shows. I mean, you can say it's good. It does get a little tricky, though. For sure. I know I've had that with video games, where you want to say something, but not ruin it for anyone else. Is Slam still on Dark Age Internet? Yep. He's not moved, so still on it. Alright. I think what I want to do is go ahead and move on to our next guy. Obviously we still have some work to do on him, but I think I'm at a point where I'm okay starting the next guy. What do you guys think? So far so good, I think. This guy's so sick. Where did I put him? Is he back here? There he is. Okay, the next guy is the other guy on the box, because I figured a good way to get started here. So here is a guy with sword in front. And we're just gonna dive on in. I'm gonna start with that yellow since I have it on the palette, and then we'll start working our way around. You keep using the keyword avian is why it keeps doing it. The bot is doing his job, yeah. Yeah. He's doing his job. What colors did Nikki have for signature the monument? Nikki black, Nikki gold, Nikki candy red. My signature series. Well, Ben already took Darksea Ben. So I feel like I can't do that one. I don't think what colors I would want in like a custom pack. I don't know, I feel like a turquoise has to be in there. I don't know what I would do. If I got to make my own. A purple. There's gotta be a purple in there. A nice royal purple. Alright, there's our bright yellow to get started. I am gonna go ahead and do the black on the base too, because I think that does make it a little easier on camera. Big Boss, welcome in. How are ya? What you been up to? We are working on some Bushido today. Make black and gold in your signature set. Gold specifically formulated for painting trim. That's right. I have no other artistic merits than painting Black Legion. You're right, Chet. You're right. Ooh. Alright, there is base. Now, back to gray. Back to our muted. I do want to get, let's start the green on the, let's not do gray just yet. I want to get that green started. Doing good. Essentially, I'm lurking. Working on tiny Civil War dudes lately and tiny plins. How are they coming along? Alright, here we go. Green. Yeah. Yeah. This should work. Excited again. I guess for those who came in, I mentioned earlier that I got some pennies together and I bought an iPad. Some more new emotes on the way. Decided between emotes, and we always joke about like the VTuber thing, and just stream graphics. It was time. So I picked up an iPad and I'm very excited. I'm gonna try and draw a little bit every night. Start learning it. They're going, the planes will be easier by far. Reaper, welcome in, how are you? We are working on some Bushido today. Thank you again to Fireforge for sending these over. Excited to finish them up and get some games in. It does mean I have even more keyword homework to do. I will be using it, Procreate. Do you want to see what I drew, Bill? Do you want to see the next scuff emote? I showed chat earlier, but for friends who have joined us. Sam's gonna be so sad when he makes it in. Okay, here's what I got, chat. Okay, First one, I think, is the best one so far. Okay, so minimal laughing, please. You can laugh a little. Here is Simon Cheerleader. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. He's going to eventually, he will be animated and move his little pom-poms up and down. It's adorable, no laughs, thank you. So I can tell I'm already getting a little bit smoother with it from my first attempt, which you're not going to see. Oh, this is the emote I'm drawing, Mouse Bait. So he's got his little pom-poms and he'll be cheering at some point. The other one I think is a little bit better. Is Simon K. Pop. So his little mouth will be animated to open and close. Kind of like Pop Nemo is the Twitch global emote. But Simon! The other more cursed one that I haven't finalized this is the design I want, but I was playing with the shading. Is him drooling. Wait. Well, can I not? There we go. Drooling. But I don't know if that's the expression I want. I was just playing with the colors and like how to shade down here and around his eyes and stuff. So, but that's what I've got so far. Those are my first attempts on the old iPad. But more to come. We have like 30 animated emote slots. Oh, if you go all the way up to like tier 3 that we can fill in with stuff. So I want to make sure I fill in with stuff. Closed eyes, maybe. Maybe the thought was like when you see something you like. So it's kind of two thoughts, right? So you're drooling and like excited eyes, or it's the drooling Homer Simpson vibe. And I can't decide which one I want. And I almost want to draw both and go from there. It does work for Lupa too, which I kind of has me leaning more to the excited, like for either food or for for Lupa. But yeah, I gotta decide which way I want to go with it. Thank you, Mouse Bait. Makes my dog to a T. So that's the thing too, is I think I'm gonna start working that way. So like T3 gets a couple, and then tier 2, and then we'll kind of work down that way. Surprise eyes, then close them and drool. That's a good idea, since we do have to... That's the tough part too, is these are going to take a little bit, because I have to learn the animation side too. So now that I'm on the iPad, they have a different... Like, Procreate has some animation in it. They also have Procreate Dreams, which is their animation tool, but apparently doesn't quite have all of the features that some of the others do. So it sounds like it's a little behind some of the other programs. But they have their own program, which I've never worked in, so it'll be a little bit, but I'm working on them here. But it's been fun. I just want to do some more stuff, and I want to be able to do more of it myself. That way when we have, like, a silly meme in chat, I don't have to go to my artist and be like, can I pay you money to make this stupid joke and emote? Plus, my emote artist, I don't think does animation commissions, so, like, it's just something I need to learn. And I'm enjoying learning it, so. It's been fun, but that's what I've been up to the last couple nights, is doodling away. I'm gonna try and do, like, a new doodle every night. And, like, basically go as far as I can before bed. But it's been fun. I guess for those who have used Procreate, has there been any, like, resources you've used for it? Or are you just diving in like I am? I've watched YouTube videos, that's about it. The actual Procreate YouTube has a couple of beginner lessons that I thought were pretty good. If anyone's looking, I thought they were pretty good. Keep monies for yourself. I think also because Twitch just keeps throwing emote slots at us. So, like, if they're gonna keep giving me emotes, then I'll learn to draw them. That's fine. I mean, end game, and obviously this is gonna be a while. If I can also draw for other people, I would do that. I'm nowhere near that right now, but cool to have the option. Amanda's also saying, try Krita? I have heard of that. I will say I really like Procreate. I also really like that it's not a subscription. It was pay once for the whole thing, when everything else seems to be very subscription-based. Like, my Adobe stuff is subscription-based. So it was nice to have something I would pay for once. Is open source? Okay. Yeah, man, I might take... If there's something that, like, I can't do with what I've got, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Should eat something? You should. Go eat some food. We will have the pre-order article here in about 10 minutes. We'll see what Games Workshop's got for us. I need to finish my little waffle. This is good for under 100 frames. I don't. Emotes are even close to that. Yeah, no. I think that's the... If the Procreate Dreams doesn't do what I need, then I will definitely check that out. Animation is just such a different beast. It's a lot. I don't think that should be gray. I'll leave that for you. That's a great idea. Are we all remembering to eat right now? Chat. Make sure you get some water. Get some food. You need to hear it from me today. Get some food. I know when I get busy, I forget to eat too. Carnevale is the same as desktop, which is great for moving between the two, but it makes mobile cluttered. Oh goodness. I don't think I could ever work on mobile with it. Unless it's like real easy stuff. Like that would make me a little crazy. Well, I guess if you have it on... Still would work on iPad. I was thinking phone when you said mobile. Can you tell I'm not used to having... Yeah, I can imagine that would be handy for like between iPad and computer. Or tablet and computer. I had access to Word, etc. during school. Oh, but now they want money for Office too, yeah. Yeah, they get me there because I have to have it for the studio. Buying update's a better feel. It's been 3 years, better get the new tools, or maybe you don't need the new stuff and you're good. You can just stick with what you got. If what you have is working, no reason to spend more money to do the upgrade. Yeah, I feel like kind of almost psychology perspective. Buying an upgrade versus the subscription. It does feel a little bit better, but of course they want you to get the subscription and forget about it, so more and more things doing it. I'll go ahead and start the non-metallic on the sword. Has Scott tried the new F1 game yet? I don't think so. Is it the yearly game? F1 2024 or whatever. I think he's been sticking to ACC, Sly. Probably wait for a sale, to be honest. I feel like a lot of those games, unless there's like some really big improvements between them. Like obviously you have to like swap teams and things around, but like my brother used to play the hockey games, and like until they get a more meaningful update, like it's kind of the same thing. Don't necessarily have to buy every year's game. That makes sense. I'm still neck deep in career mode for 2023. Yeah. Then I have a suggestion for dancing models. Painkiller Kansas paper clips for better support. 1 foot in the air. So just like posing for dancing? Or just like more unique posing? I feel like pinning is kinda all I've seen. Pinning, just kit bashing. having it rest on, like, if it's part of a diorama. I don't think I see a whole lot past that. It's mostly what you feel comfy with, because converter stuff would be really hard to transport and keep stable, yeah. I feel it for Killican specifically, because Grots are excited to be big. That sounds adorable, but I think anything I could think of, you have probably already thought of. Just a matter of enough pinning and gluing to make sure they'll stay. If anyone does have any suggestions, though, feel free to hop in. I just don't have any others. Just anchoring them down the best you can. F-124 has mixed reactions in the testing phase. Oh, bad physics. That seems important for a racing game. When does your next season start, Scott? Are they still figuring all that out? I can imagine with summer that might be tough. People in and out. They haven't announced it yet. Let's see, Fierce Lion says, I put some putty around the foot that is standing. That way it has some more support, so anchoring down the other foot a bit better. That's a good idea. I don't know dances are the I think he just meant in general, like a more fluid motion. Not necessarily dancing, but I always think of like a lot of the Titanicus guys will do more posing. Maybe seeing what they do. Like they'll turn those legs every which way to have them like stomping up on things or climbing over buildings, things like that. Well, maybe worth looking at. So I guess a lot of theirs would be anchored to the base. They've got buildings and things they're working off of. Might test the rat ogre on the bell. Nice. Make it look like tackle rock and scrap. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good idea. Pin the F out it. Shove green stuff milliput over it. Any other hollow spaces? Yeah. Rape. I'm gonna have more of my waffle. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Obsidian Protocol mechs have been building be fully posable if you trim a few tabs off. Yeah. I was gonna say the dire wolf. I went back after the stream to look at magnetizing, and Scott looked at it with me. Those are already set up for magnets, which is really nice. So if you guys got the plastic kit, it's super duper easy. I can show you more if you'd like, but it's really easy. In case anyone was wondering. A guy who goes by dumb robot stuff does crazy mods of knights and dreads and stuff. Oh, okay, looking up how to pose. Oh, that's a good shout. Knights always have. Yeah, knights, dreadnoughts. That's a good shout. Because they may have, kind of like the shorts and things where they show progress. You might get to see some of the work in progress stuff. I'll put on the bottom of the base to weigh it and provide more support for pins. Weighing is also a good shout. Weighing the base can give you a little bit more. Okay, what am I? Keep picking the wrong color for the Skaven. Get out of here. Yeah, Forge of Mars does a lot. I think a lot of his are kind of tied to the building that they're like stomping on. I don't remember as much of his in like crazy positions, but Forge of Mars does have a lot of little titans to look at. Yeah. Always does nice work. It's plastic, no need for pins. What could go wrong? Indeed. What indeed? Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. That looks better. I have a feeling I'm going to cruise through this little warband this week. These are fun. I guess I'll do the spiel again. We are working on some Bushido from Fireforge Minis, who is our new channel partner. So if you guys want to check out some Bushido, we do have a discount code there that you can check them out. It is Nikki Coles for 10% off Bushido. They are based here in the States, so if you're looking for a US distributor of Bushido, they also, I think, are easier to look at the figures than the regular Bushido website. So if you've tried to look before and had a hard time kind of figuring out what you'd like, I think theirs are a lot easier to browse on. That also supports the stream, so thank you to everyone who uses it. But if you want to check that out, and thank you Fireforge for sending these over, there is the link and the code there in chat. It looks like Ghost Talks, thank you. Preview for Warhammer is up, so let me finish this little bit and we will do that. What could go wrong? They break off the base at the ankle. Yeah. Take a look here. But if you guys want to check out Bushido, there is the link. Code is live. Scott used it the other day, so it all works. Check it out there. If you like the ones that I am working on, so the box that's here, this is the Open Rebellion warband. So if you like the samurai and puppy theme like I do, that's what I've got. But yeah, let's take a quick break to look at the pre-order article like we usually do. Meow. Do we have a link? No link. Okay. I'll get it myself, I guess. Hold on. Why am I thinking I've already read this article? Is this everything from last week? That was yesterday. Okay, where the... Does anyone have it from socials, I guess? Okay, there it is. Thank you, Ghost Hawks. I don't understand why their freaking website can't update at the same time. Makes no sense to me. Okay. Here we go. Actual new things. Let's go. Yeah, I don't understand why the social media link goes up before their own website updates. It's so strange. Okay, here we go, chat. Sorry. GW being G-dubs. Alright, here we go. Sunday preview. Fire and Faith light up the new season of 40k. 2 new codexes are on the way this week. Adeptus Sororitas, Genestealer cults muster their faithful for a clash of ideology. Pariah Nexus beckons. A new mission deck heralds the start of a fresh season for 40k. Alright, so here is chapter approved. Pariah Nexus, mission deck and mission objectives. So that is for the new season. The latest season of missions for 40k kicks off with a grim return to the Pariah Nexus. Excuse me. Introducing a brand new deck for generating dynamic, varied games and moments. There are new and updated cards for deployment, mission rules, primary and secondary objectives, new secret missions, as well as pop-out objective tokens and rules for using the deck. So there is new goodies for 40k. And this mission deck gives battle line, more benefits. That's cool. We've also got, if you want to upgrade your objectives, a set of 6 large markers is a perfect way to tell if your models are within range or not. Each marker encompasses the entire control range of a particular objective, can be placed under terrain and models to keep the battlefield orderly all game long. If you need to pick up some objectives, also available. Alright, Codex Adeptus Sororitas. We got fancy cover and regular cover. Raise your voice in glorious song with the new Codex Adeptus Sororitas, bringing the Emperor's most devout servants fully into the new edition of 40k. New detachments, updated data sheets, loads of lore, and miniature galleries to salve your soul. Avid collectors can also opt for Regal Collector's Edition Codex, premium details, and a classy alternate cover, marking you as one of the truly pious. I do like that the cover is different. It looks really cool. I like that they've gone back to that instead of just, this one has gold on it. They also get the new battle force. We've seen this. Take wing and exterminate the Emperor's enemies from the skies. The new airborne battle force for the Adeptus Sororitas, featuring the first appearance of the brand new Canoness with jump pack. The force contains 10 Seraphim and 5 Zephyrim. All equipped with the ring jump packs, is backed by the inspirational hymnals and devastating rocket barrages of an Exorcist tank. I've never painted an Exorcist, and I want to at some point. I'm not a big Sisters fan, but the Exorcist is cool. We've also got the Minister and Priest with Vindictor. The Battle Sister, often attended by members of the Adeptus Ministorum, whose fiery litanies inspire them to strike even harder in close combat. In this case, they also pitch into the melee themselves with the brutal weapon known as the Vindictor. I can't say that word. They combine searing hot flames with a roaring chainsword. This is the first standalone release of a miniature previously only available in Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. I am glad that that is separate. To add in. That's cool. Also got the dice and the cards. You guys know how that goes. I'm not going to read all that. We've got the Combat Patrol. So this one has customizable Canoness leads a squad of 10 Battle Sisters, 10 Arco-Flagellants, and 5 elite Celestin Sacrosancts to dominate at range and up close. And then the other side, we've got Codex Genestealer cults. The day of Ascension has arrived, and the Genestealer cults emerge from below Flesh with new detachments and rules for the insidious Xenos hybrids. The book contains 5 detachments, including the Broodbrother Auxilia, that lets you merge select Astra Militarum units into your army. Loads of lore and artwork that extols the virtues of the Four-Armed Emperor. So again, regular edition, fancy, limited edition. It's so embarrassing I get a bout of Arco-Flatulence. Alright, the Genestealer cults also get a battle force. This one's got the new Benefictus, the powerful anti-tank psyker. And this gathering of disgruntled workers also has an Abominant, 5 Aberrants, 10 Neophyte Hybrids, and 10 Pure Strain Genestealers, and then 2 of the Goliaths, which can be Rock Grinders or Trucks. That's a pretty cool battle force. And you get the new one. Big Brain. We've also got the Combat Patrol. Storm smaller battlefields with the fast-moving, hard-hitting speed demons of Combat Patrol Genestealer cults. Jackal Alphas leads the squad of 5 Jackals mounted on roaring motorbikes and a heavily armed ATV. Swift Achilles Ridge Runner lobs rockets from an armored chassis. 10 hybrid metamorphs bulk out the numbers with valuable bodies for capturing objectives and holding ground. Uh-oh. Master says, oh damn, I like that battle force. Oh man, or both. You got this week to decide, Mousebait. You get to decide. They also have dice and cards. Oh, they got the Big Mech. All this praising and scheming is fine and dandy. Sometimes you just want to shoot things. The Big Mech has you covered. Bulking Orc Leader is available as a standalone release for the first time. Comes packing either a custom Mega Blasta or a Tractoblasta on his left hand, Power Claw or Drilla on his right. So our orc friends there. We've also got the Shield Captain. Shield Captains are the best of the best of the best of the best. The strongest and smartest custodians whose tactical knowledge and indomitable combat skills make them clear choice to lead their exceptional comrades into battle. Standard release of the miniature previously seen in the Arc Champions Battle Force comes with helmeted, unhelmeted options, equally deadly up close or at range, tuned to the power of the Relic Pirate Spear. This boy also available separate. Alright, we got White Dwarf 501. The next 500 issues of the world's best Warhammer magazine begin with a bang. Chaos Space Marines evade the pages while the Necrons and Adeptus Mechanicus are tied up dealing with the third part in the Temporal Anomalies series. Elsewhere, in-depth treatise tackles the ramifications of the Vermin Doom on the Age of Sigmar cosmology. New missions in the White Dwarf Bunker pit 40k commanders against each other in the midst of an apocalyptic cyclonic warhead attack. Sounds cool. Malacca Library, we've got Siege of Vrax, Deathcore novel. We've also got, I do like the alternate art on this, is really cool. I like that. Let's see, the hardback special edition isn't just a fancy cover, it contains an additional short story, Less Than Human, assigned and numbered to mark it as a true collector's piece, so if you like that, make sure you're ready to refresh the website. We also got Black Library Classics. We've got new editions for Rose in Darkness and Creed Ashes of Cadia. Got some audiobooks. We've got Helbrecht in French. Warhammer Plus Masterclass takes a break from specific tutorials to tackle on the fundamental concept all advanced miniature painters need to know. Color theory. We love it. First episode focused on its elementary part of miniature painting. It teaches about analogous colors and what they can do for your models. Aw, they're in order too, chat. I'm so happy right now. Lore Masters returns to the mortal realms to examine the realms of heaven and death, as well as the ominous 8 points that festers at the heart. Here at Warhammer Community, we continue our series of daily faction focus for Sigmar, along with exclusive peeks inside the upcoming codexes for Sororitas and Genestealer cults, and new miniature to reveal tomorrow. So that's all we got. Alright, chat, who's picking up? We've got some things now available separate. So we had the Custody, the Orc, and then we've got Genestealer and Sisters. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Sisters for Ghost Hawks? You don't care for that cover of the Krieg one? Oh, that was neat. I think they do a nice job for alternate covers. Everyone's excited for Carcaradan's audiobook. Sarkarius, welcome in. How are you today? We were just going over the preview stuff. Who says best Warhammer magazine? Because it's literally the only Warhammer magazine. They get to claim it. Here's Line going in for the Big Mac. I am glad. I do like when they release all the things separate. I feel like we get them a lot sooner now, which is great. So if you can't get those giant boxes that they're attached to, you don't have to wait as long as we used to have to. If they even would come out at all. So I'm glad they're doing that more. I thought he has the most useless gun in the game. Oh. Alright, well, let's go back. We've got some more Bushido to paint, so let's hop back over there. War Dwarf is also the worst Warhammer magazine. It has many titles. Many titles. Alright. Looking at our little dude here and trying to decide what I want to work on next. This cloak is a different color, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do for it. Let me pull the art back out. He's almost got some of that cream on the cloak. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that. I feel like not the yellow cream, but the regular kind of brown cream could be cool. And then maybe the yellow inside still. Let's try it. Let's try it. Those resin are metal or plastic. So these are metal. It sounds like the newer stuff, they are doing more resin. So like my Fox one, the Inari's Judgment, those are all resin. So I think a bulk of them are metal, but some of them are coming to resin. Pink cloak with purple flowers on it. I actually thought there is a Bleach character that I thought about. I don't think I want to do it because like the rest of the scheme is very muted, but yeah, there's definitely a Bleach character I thought of that had the pink cherry blossoms. I thought about it, Bill. I have a lot of a mental crash dive. Hopefully once the funeral's over on Wednesday, things will stabilize. Yeah, sending some energy your way, Sarkarius. I hope so. I hope you're taking care of yourself. We're glad to see you. Glad to have you. Yeah, get some rest. Earlier we had a moment where chat was reminded, get some food, get some water. I don't like it's you sexy guy. There's that one. I was thinking Byakuya a little bit. But yeah, both. Oh. Now I'm like, do we just do a Bleach warband? Bleach warband would be cool. I'm gonna pass that along to Slam, because I think he also has this box. I'm gonna pass that along. Because I know Slam is also a big Bleach fan. Well, I'm gonna pass that on. Most of Bushido's metal, but the newer releases are in resin, yeah. So like for the Kitsune, I've got the resin, but then I've got the couple, I guess, older characters are still metal. They're a mix for me. But these guys are all metal. They're really easy to clean up. Even with like the long swords and stuff, I really didn't have to bend a whole lot back into place. It was the one guy with the... This guy had the roughest to get back into shape, but the rest were actually pretty good. I'm gonna leave that there in case anyone has any questions. Well, hello, how are you? No throwing up. Not allowed. What are you up to today? Besides throwing up. We are working on Bushido. I missed you guys. I missed you. How was the zoo? It looked really fun. Congrats on 5-year anniversary. I feel like we need to pick a little trip for ours coming up. It's hard when we just spent so much money on our house. I ordered your boys. I will oil their abs just for you. I'm excited, Massbait. I painted those metal ones. I was kind of looking at the new ones that got posted. What if we all just painted them? The JoJo's. The Stodies. What if we all did it, chat? Alright, we're gonna need another coat, but that's okay. I'm gonna smooth out what I got on here. I think that works pretty nicely, actually. Flesh! It's like coming in the chat with flesh. I was so sad I missed them originally. Maybe they'll come in this time for all over the month's challenge. If they do, I'm excited to see them. Alright, I think we are gonna go lighter on the cloak, because that does look really cool. We'll still keep our muted, but I decide how light I want to start. Let's do this and I'll shade down kind of to match the hat, I think is what I'm thinking. Let's try it. My void box is resin, but the clamp metals are metal. Or clamp packs are metal. Gotcha. The box, they have some cool minis. One of the ones they showed here recently also looked really cool. Where it's more like the sea creatures. I don't think that's out yet. I think they just like announced it. But it looks pretty sick. If they do have one that ends up being like Japanese horror stuff, I'm so on board. Someone had like some creepier looking minis, but I don't know what they were at one of the events. At Adepticon, actually. I don't know what they were. I find out though. Yeah, there's a. That's the cool part. Is they have so many things they can bring in. There's the Oni, kind of warband too, which are sick. There's so many cool things. Shiho's gonna be dangerous for me. I know it. I know it. It's like Malifaux, where you just get all these really cool themed things, and then you get them all together, and it's. I'll take that, and that, and that. I think especially needing a break from Warhammer here. Been nice. I'm gonna ask chat. For those not working on Warhammer, what are we working on? What other games and systems is everyone working on? I bought some Bushido way back. Oh, when they first came out. No idea where any of it went. It'll show up one day. So one day you're looking for something else. That's what always happens to me. The Deep Femur Bane. Oh, it was at Game Expo. That's why. That was this weekend. I just remembered seeing it on, I think, Instagram. So I wasn't sure. Try to find photos and drop them in the Discord. Yeah. They were pretty neat. I think I saw them on Instagram if you were really wanting to. If you need to see them right now, Massbay. I think they're on Instagram. Hey, Tancred, welcome in. Aw, Kung Fu Tiger and Kung Fu Bear for my son's One Piece game. That's fun. Welcome in. How are you doing? We are working on some Bushido. Skin tones a little bit. Gotta figure out. He's got a lot of stuff behind his sword, unfortunately. We've got to figure that out. How we want to attack that and when we attack it. I also have the sword, which I kind of want to start the non-metallic on, because it's going to be just a real quick, easy non-metallic. I don't want to go into... I don't spend too much time on it, but... The deep warband looks great. It looked really cool. This is dangerous. Dangerous when they all look cool. But we done for the deep young warband plays crabs. So make sure we check the website. You guys know where that website is, right? We learned? We learned? Ah. When it's out, make sure you check out Fireforge. For those who missed the announcement, that is our new stream partner. They are a North American distributor for Bushido. So if you like the Bushido we're working on today, want to work on some of your own, check them out. We do have a discount code, so that has 10% off your Bushido order. And thank you to everyone who uses it. Thanks for checking out the website. Thank you, Fireforge, for sending these over. I'm enjoying them quite a bit. I'm excited to learn them. I have more keyword homework to do. Now I have 2 full crews of things. MW, if there's another thing you'd like me to call you, let me know. But welcome in. How are you today? I believe pre-orders. Oh, they are on the site. Okay. I did the Schlappy metallic paint to finish the Hulk for May challenge. I also made a Deadpool bust, which I finished up yesterday. Nice. I did see that the Hulk was in. I'm glad. Ooh, that'd be badass in Turbo Dork. That's a good shout. See, I may have lured myself into a new Malefoker. Which one are you looking at? Or which one did you already pick up? I don't know. Where you're at on it. What did you grab? Or what are you looking at? Some of the upcoming stuff is listed. Oh, as pre-orders. There we go. Yeah, I would say if you can get on that mouse bait, then you know the order's in. Don't have to worry about emails and things like that. Makes it easy on everyone. Alright, let's do a little bit more of our green. I feel like these greens are a little brighter than I initially wanted, but that's okay. What we may do is the same thing we did on the blue, as we desaturate a little bit on our highlight. Thinking on it. I don't wanna fall into my old ways. This is the challenge, is fighting my own style. You don't want to wait until Tuesday? You have to sit here and watch me paint Bushido instead. Working on your own. Sorry. Today's my day, Scott. You can come get your bear back. That makes you feel better. Wait, don't you... Did you have more on your Minamoto? Yeah, I was gonna say, you've got Minamoto. Go work on that. Go finish them before your order gets here. I remembered you had started that. I didn't know how... Couldn't remember how far you had gotten. Didn't want to say anything. I had missed things. Not picked up anything yet, but the Bayou Brewmaster crew, that's what I just painted. Something about drinking your opponents to a stupor seems kind of fun. Yes. I have. I just finished a bunch of that, and it was so much fun, Sarkarius. I would say if you're considering, absolutely. I did the Brewmaster. I got some of the little Tanuki, because I have Tin Thunders too. So I've got the Tanuki, the Drunken Monks. Sorry, the Fermented Monks. It is a fun one, yeah. I'm hoping that when we learn more Malifaux, that's my main crew. That's what I would like to do. Just so I can have, like, a consistent crew to learn with. I think that's what I've chosen. One warband. You're gonna stick with one warband. I think for learning, having the one you can go to makes a lot of sense. But then once you've learned, then obviously it's time to pick up more. I hear that if you also run Maximoto in the warband, it's highly optimized. The most efficient warband. You can mini Maximoto. And yellow's taken a few coats, but that's okay. Kind of figured it would. It wasn't completely white from the zenithal, so. Nope, not looking anymore. That's why it's like, I'm closing the tabs. I'm leaving. KT, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on some Bushido. These are sent over by Fireforged. You're also looking for some Bushido, and you're here in the States. So it looked like you could ship other options. Exclamation Fireforged will get you there. Let's keep working on these pants. And I think that's probably all I can do today. I think we made a really good start on our little crew, though. I may keep tinkering on them a little bit today. That way when we start another, I know I've got all the colors I want. I'd like to know more about this. Oh, a mystery box. I missed the mystery box. The more I think about it, the more they... Like, I always feel like I always see the socks with the sandals. I don't know. Take a shot each player turn. There you go, Sea Dagger. Well, it's alternating activations, so best of luck. Best of luck. That's my approach as well. One crew only. After playing the Nightmare Keyword for 2 years. Yeah, feel like it's time to start something new. I think that makes sense. Gotta mix it up a little bit. Not like me and play like a game and then buy all of Tin Thunders because they're neat. I don't have a problem. Oh, you just got back from Medieval Fair. How was your day? We're good here. Excited to start this crew. What was the highlight for the Medieval Fair? Is there something you always look forward to? Chat? Same question. When you do like the Ren fairs or Medieval fairs, what's the highlight for you? Mine is always a turkey leg. Some of the shows I always like to make sure I go see. Monthly mystery boxes. You can choose a game system plus accessories and... I'm sorry, plus accessories or any all available game systems plus accessories. Oh, I see. So like $35 to $100 options. So if I wanted a Bushido mystery box, is that what you're saying? Would be that plus maybe accessories depending on... I need to look into this more. Because I know my chat loves stuff like that. So I need to be better about talking about it. Hey Adrian, welcome in. Keep suggesting we visit family, or wife's family in the States when Ren Fair is on. She likes Thanksgiving, which is too late. Yeah, getting the two to line up is tough. Welcome in, how are you? That makes sense. Interesting, I also almost ordered both terrain sets. Scott, you hold on until after stream, okay? You hold on. Okay, let's do a little bit more highlighting, and then I think I need a little break from them. I want to figure out this cloak. I'm still not completely sold on the color we've got. I think a little eye break may be what I need. Before I do anymore. She's only asked me to wait so she can order too. I want to see what you're picking out. Ooh. I've got my duties I need to paint. I've got, what? 4 more dudes and 2 more puppies I need to paint. You hold your horses. How many bears do you need to paint? Alright, that feels better. Still need to figure out the back of the cloak, but that feels better. Oh, okay. I do want to see what this last screen looks like. And see if we need to do a little mixy mix for it. Ooh, we probably need to. Okay. Let's do the last color we did, but with some Pallid Witch flesh. We'll mixy mix. Because that's what we did for the blue, and that worked pretty nicely. So that we don't get too far away from our more desaturated, earthy tones. Hey, goblins! Got the milliput mold of the metal plates painted. Time to smash it and attach it to bases. Let's go. How are you today? Smash away. Alright. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today here before we kind of wrap up? I need to finish the Empire Commission. They're so close. I was so distracted I didn't do the last little things the other day. Got that. Got the hockey game tonight. And then I need to do some more doodling. Some more practice. Procreate. That's about my night. Oh no! Well, we're glad to have you, goblins. Glad to have you. I'm gonna get to friends today. Just waiting on hearing timing. Sounds good. Your science about to go adult for the day. Have a great Sunday, beautiful people. No, you. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Hope adulting goes well. A bit of painting. Off to my parents for dinner. Watch the hockey game. Pray for us. I don't feel great about tonight, but we'll see. I don't want to count them out, but they looked real tired the other night. Real tired. But we late into the playoffs here, so understandable. I don't feel great. We're off. Gonna go draft some Magic the Gathering, but go play our 30k game. Have fun. Thank you so much for the lurk. We're not too far behind you, Mousebait. Enjoy. Excited to hear how the next game goes here. I think that's about all we got. Maybe I finally catch up on Kaiju number 8. Maybe I need to do that today. Let's see how far I can get with the Turnus' base colors. That's a good plan. Oh, I need to get my photo in. Thank you for saying that. I need to at least get the photo of my lady in before I start airbrushing and forget again. Pretty sure it's gonna be Florida. Oilers in the finals. Florida taking it all. Think so? I haven't watched enough of Florida to... I just saw that really rough night that the poor Rangers had, where they were like scoring on themselves and things. I've not watched that series as much. Imagine Doctor Who, doesn't she look tired? Panda, hello, how are you? We're getting a new computer set up again. Let's go. We are working on some Bushido as you come in. looking at the time. I kind of want to do like one more thing, but I don't know what it would be. Guess we can get the sword stuff back here. I don't want to do too much because I still need to figure out the cloak. But if we do too much and then I've got to repaint, then ends up just being more touch-ups usually, so kind of want to wait. Everything's here pretty good, so I'll do the spiel one more time, and then I think I'm going to go get some lunch. So today we were working on Bushido. So this is a skirmish game. These medals are miniature. This is the box that I got. This is the Open Rebellion band. I got this and a character from our friends at Fireforge Minis. I'm going to throw that in chat. They are our new stream partner. If you're looking to pick up some Bushido, go check that out. We do have a discount code for 10% off. Also, that helps to support the stream, so thank you to everyone who uses it. Fireforge has Bushido. They also carry fun games like Rumbleslam. They've got Carnevale. They've got some tokens. They've got some board games. So if you want to check them out, there is the link, and then the coupon code is Nikki Coles for 10% off of Bushido. So if you want to check that out, that is there. Thank you again, Fireforge, for sponsoring the stream today. Thank you for sending some minis my way. I'm having a lot of fun. I just got to get the rest of this color scheme locked down, and then we'll get the rest of them. So here's what I've got left. I've got 4 more samurai. These are sick. Got this, and then this last one is the separate character. Unfortunately, I couldn't get his glue to hold very well for the slotted base, so he's kind of rocking a bit. Have to be careful. And then I've got 2 puppies left to paint as well, so I will probably match the art, so I have a white and a black one there. But that's what we got. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out today. I really appreciate it. Again, go check out Bushido with Fireforge. We'll be back tomorrow with either... I haven't decided if it's going to be more Bushido or if we start on the next 1,000 Suns. We have the Praetor, so we'll see what I get done today, how I feel about the color scheme, and we will go from there. But mini painting of some sort tomorrow. Will what? Will what? So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. If you want to see what else I'm working on, my socials are there in the chat. We also have our YouTube. We've been playing some Ace Attorney, and that VOD is up today if you want to check that out. And then our Discord, which is where we have the June challenge that's just starting. If you want to come hang out in between streams, there is our Discord. They do have puppies. A lot of the different bands have puppies, or have critters. If you want to check those out. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up here and get some lunch. Hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend. Thanks for hanging out today. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.